video we have seen how to create the component manually. So for any component we will require three files, that is one class file, then one HTML file and one CSS file. So in last video we have created these three files manually. So now in this video I will show you how to create this component using Angular CLI. In previous video I have given you the overview about the Angular CLI. So Angular CLI is nothing but the command line interface tool. Angular CLI provides some basic commands which used to create these building blocks of Angular. By using Angular CLI you can create component, then module, then pipes, whatever you want for the Angular application you can create with Angular CLI. Not only for the creation of this building block, but for the creation of the bundle files to deploy on a server that can be created by using only Angular CLI. So let's create the another component by using a Angular CLI. In last video we have created the product component manually. As we are going to build our product e-commerce site, we will require another component, that is cart component. So let's create by using a Angular CLI. So we have the command ng g for the generate, then c for the component, and after that give the name whatever you want. I want to give the name as cart. So by default it will append the word component, so it will create the component cart component, right? You can use this ng cart, or else you can use the full word, that is ng generate component cart. Likewise you can also create the component. So after that enter. It will create the component for us. It will create all these four files whatever we have created manually in last video. It will create for us. In last video, after creating this file, we have registered newly created component. We have to register with Angular app, right? For to use this component, right? For that we have added the entry of the product component in app.module.ts file. So here is the guys, you can find it has created this four new file for us, that is one HTML file, then one specification file, one TS file and one CSS file. So dot specification file is required for testing, that we don't need as of now, right? And after that you can find here it has updated the app.module.ts file. Means not only created this file but also registered this component with our Angular also, so that we can use this component. Means it has done all things whatever required for to create and use the new component. So I will show you. It has done the entry of cart component as well in the app.module.ts file, and here you can find it has created a new folder with the name cart, and inside cart it has created these four files. So whatever the file last time we have created manually, it has created by Angular CLI. So it saves lot of time, because manually it will take some time to create, but within a 10 second it has created for us. Now what I will do, I will check whether this component is working or not. To check this component, let me open the HTML file and write something within that. So by default Angular CLI puts the paragraph, that is cart works, whatever the name of component and works. So let's check by default with this word only. So what I will do, I will use this cart component in app component. So open the app component.html file. So here last time I have injected by using a three different ways, like by property, then by using a class, and by using a creating custom HTML tag. So now let me create using a custom HTML tag. So open your cart component and checks for the selector. So here is the selector, it's the simple string. So means you have to create the custom HTML tag to use this. So let me create the custom HTML tag. So here I will create the custom HTML tag, that is app cart. So once the application will load, it will replace this app hyphen cart with the whatever the file of the cart component, right? So let's run the application. ng sir, and let's check on the UI as well. So server is started, and now let's check on a UI. Wow. So here you can find this is the output of our product component, and below this product component we got the HTML of card component. That means we have successfully created the card component and also injected our app component. So that's it about how to create the Angular component using Angular CLI. So in next video I will show you how to install the Bootstrap and how to use in our project.